Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I created this look, so if you want to see that, make sure you stick around and watch this video. I'm starting off with this Prep Plus Prime skin from MAC. It's a skin base, so I just apply it all over my face before applying any other product. So I fill in my brow with the pencil using a very light hand, and then I go ahead and make an outline following the shape of my brow. Next, I go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Almond. After carefully outlining the bottom of my brow, I just spread this product all over my lid. Next, I'm going in with this brush from Sonia Kashuk. It's actually an eyeshadow brush, but I use it to blend because it's too big for me to apply eyeshadow. It just takes the color everywhere. So I use it to blend and a variety of other things. I always make sure to use a very light hand when I'm doing this and gently tap the product into my skin while blending it, so that the brush does not leave any strokes behind. Whenever I work in my eye area, I always make sure to raise my brows so that I can see what I'm working with exactly. I also make sure to relax my face from time to time during this process, because I noticed that whenever I raise my brows all through my process, one brow always ends up askew. So I just always end up with very wonky brows whenever I do that. So I make sure to relax from time to time and raise my brows again when I need to see what I'm working with exactly. And I only do this because I have droopy eyelids, so there's a lot of extra skin that kind of just folds in and just hides stuff. You guys, you're going to be seeing me doing very ridiculous things like this because whenever I do my makeup, I always listen to music, so I'll be like dancing randomly at various points in this video, okay? I'm just warning you. Next thing I go in with this product is actually a dollar store product, but I only use it to set my brows whenever I have concealer on them, because I have oily lids and I don't want the concealer to start to move around, so I just apply that product all over my lids to kind of set that concealer. I'm using my NYX double-ended eyeshadow brush to apply that product. To clean up the top of my brows, I'm going to be going in with this BH Cosmetics angle brush and my Nars cream concealer in the shade Truffle. So I'm just gonna go in with that product and outline the top of my brows so that it's neat. Can you guys see my forehead basically shining? It's like reflecting off the light. That's the skin base from MAC. That's one of the reasons why I like to use it, because it just gives you this subtle illumination, like a radiance. Yeah, makes me to shine. I go in again with that Sonia Kashuk brush to blend out that product in the top of my brow. I always make sure to spread the product out properly here so that the top of my brow doesn't look excessively light. I go back in with my eyebrow pencil to correct any errors that are present. Here I'm just using that spoolie to kind of blend out the front of my brow so that there's no harsh line there. Next I go in with my Prep Plus Prime Fix Plus and just spray my face. I actually always use this product before and after I put my makeup on because I noticed that it helps with whatever creasing that I might get. I have a Maybelline cream concealer on my eyes right now, but I decided not to use it, so I just went ahead and blended that out. Next I'm applying the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White Pearl all over my lid. So guys, I'm so sorry, but the footage for the eyeshadow became corrupted. I don't know how. So the only thing I was able to do was to take screenshots of little bits and pieces of it and hopefully show you guys the process of the eyeshadow application. First, I used my Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette and used the shade Faith first, and then went in with the next shade Extra Bitter. I just applied that all over my lid. Next I'm going in with this palette from Delancey and I'm applying that plum color all over my lid and raising it a little towards my brow bone. Next I'm going in with this color and also repeating the process, but also raising it higher than the plum shade. Next, I went in with that yellow shade from my Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette and just applied that again all over my lid to soften the shade already there. Next is my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette and I went in with that bright pink color over there and just packed that color into my lid. Next I'm going in with my palette from Urban Decay Moondust and I'm going to be using the color Elements. I went in with this brush from BH Cosmetics and applied my NYX glitter primer on my lid. I then applied that shadow all over the glitter primer that I already placed on my lid. I then went in with that first shade called Specter from the same palette and applied it to the inner and outer corner of my eyelids. Next I went in with the blending brush I used to apply that deep pink shade and just lightly graze it over the outer corner of my lid. Next, I'm going in with this eye glitter from NYX in the shade GLI O4, and I just applied it from the middle of my lid to the end of where I already applied the eyeshadow. I used the NYX glitter primer over the eyeshadow before I applied the glitter. For eyeliner, I used the Eyeko eyedo liquid eyeliner. I went and applied that foundation all over my face and pressed it into my skin while blending it with my blending brush. I'm using the Nars cream concealer again in the shade Truffle, and I'm gonna add my LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in the shade Almond to that to make it a little bit lighter. I switched the blending brush to a smaller one so that I could get into the corner of my eyes and under my eyes properly. After that, I set that concealer with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I used my Real Techniques makeup sponge to press the powder into my skin. I'm still using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Almond, and I'm just blending that out with my brush. Guys, I use this brush for so much. I don't know what I would do without this brush, and I don't even know what brand it is, so I could never possibly find it if I needed it again. But I use that brush for everything, guys. This is one of the weird dances I said you guys were gonna see. To contour, I'm going to be using the Black Opal True Color Foundation. The first one is the stick foundation in the shade Carob, and the second one is the liquid foundation in the shade, let's see what shade is this, Ebony Brown. Here I'm just adding a line of that Ebony Brown foundation to contour my face. Here I'm just using that brush that I used to blend out the contour to contour my nose area. I'm not adding any more product, I'm just using whatever product is left on the brush. I'm just using this BH Cosmetics brush to blend out whatever powdered product is left on my face. Like I said, I used the MAC Prep Plus Prime Studio Fix before and after my makeup. Here I'm going back to that Urban Decay Ultimate Basics Naked palette, and I'm going with the color Lethal. I'm using the brush that came, there's a double-ended brush that comes with that palette, and I'm using the little end to apply that color to my bottom lash line. Guys, I'm sorry, I didn't realize this part was mostly cut out. I'm sure you can still figure out what I'm doing though. Next, I'm taking that pinkish shade and adding it to my lid again to give it a little bit more color. Guys, my eyes are very sensitive. Any little thing they start to tear up. That's why I'm being very careful so that the liner doesn't poke me in the eye. So I went ahead and put on my lashes off camera because it's too much of a hassle. Here I'm just applying some more bronzer to my skin, trying to even out the tone. I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette. And I just apply a little bit of that to my cheeks. I'm not the biggest fan of blush actually, but it does add a bit of warmth to the skin and that's why I use it. Next, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty matchsticks and the shade Cinnamon. I'm just going to apply that to my skin and lightly blend it out with a brush. I also apply it to the bridge of my nose to give a little bit of a glow. So I just noticed that there's a bit of a smudge on the eyeliner on my lid. I actually did not realize that at all until right now. Next, I'm going in with this baked bronzer from Milani to add a little more oomph to my face. Next, I'm going in with my Milani compact powder in the shade Warm. I want to say 108. I'm not sure, but I think it's 108. And I'm just applying that to the areas of my face I want highlighted. Mostly my cheekbones, forehead, and part of my jawline. Follow up with the same powder in a different shade. This is Deep 110 if I'm correct, and I just apply that again to the areas of my face I want contoured. And I just blend them all. Next, I go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and just lay it on. I'm going in with this palette again, guys. I love this palette so much. It's so small and handy, and it's just an off-brand. I actually got it in Nigeria, and I just take it everywhere with me. This lip liner I'm using is called Italia Deluxe. I got it on Amazon, and guys, let me tell you something. This lip liner is such a dupe. I got a 10 or 12 pack for less than $20, and when I tell you that this lip liner glides on my lips so smoothly, it's just amazing. Sometimes I just put it all over my lips and then use a lip brush to just spread it over, and I don't even bother using lipstick. I just put a gloss on it and it stays. That's how good this lip liner is. So yeah, Amazon. That's the plug, guys. The next product I'm going to be using is this liquid matte lipstick from Jolie Cosmetics. This lipstick it came in my Ipsy bag. So this is actually my first time using it. And guys, this lipstick, other than the fact that I couldn't use it for the look I was trying to achieve in this video, This lipstick is actually very good. Can you see? I tried to take it off and it just would not come off. This is what you want in a lipstick, especially if you're going to be using it for long wear. But I didn't want that shade, so I tried to take it off and it would not come off. I had to use my NYX eye and lip makeup remover to actually try to take it off, and it was still hard. So eventually I just took as much as I could off, and then I just added a gloss on top of it. So I added the Belle en Argent lip gloss over that Jolie Cosmetics lipstick. Am I the only one who struggles to pick the right shade of lipstick? I always end up going through 3 or 4 different shades before actually picking one I like. If you guys also have this problem, let me know in the comment section. I wasn't really satisfied with the outcome of the Belle en Argent lip gloss, so I went in with another lip gloss called Estate that also came in my Ipsy glam bag, and I did not like the smell, but I was willing to overlook the smell because I like the look. I like the way it feels on my lips and I like the way it looks, so I ended up settling for that. I just spent the next minutes blending that product nicely into my skin and making sure that my hairline was also blended in properly. So this is the finished look, you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, corrections, opinions, please let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this. Do you see what I'm doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. Can you guess what song I'm singing here? I'll give you a hint. It's a song by an American female artist. So if you can figure it out, put it in the comment section and I'll let you know if you're right or wrong. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Stay beautiful.